What is up, y'all? The Rad Picker here. I am in the F-150, the reseller counseling truck, if you will. It's a beautiful Sunday. I am headed over to the family's house to jump in the pool. Thankfully, I have great in-laws and a wonderful mother-in-law and family to go over and enjoy their pool. It's either that or my mother's house, since I don't have a pool anymore at our new house. Anyways, had a great week in reselling. Have been doing a ton of Whatnot. For those of you unaware, live selling is becoming the newest thing and has been. It's been going on for a little while. And there's multiple platforms, and I was on one, and I've switched up to Whatnot. It seems to be a better fit for me. It is not separate marketplaces. It is one giant conglomerate. So there's not individual owners. So there's not as much micromanaging, if you will, to say it politely. Not as much drama, even though the more followers you get, you're going to get trolls. You can't avoid that online, no matter what. But I love it so far. It's a little different, just a hair. The selling part isn't, but you've got to build a following, and I'd already built a following on another platform, and it seemed to be a little bit capped. Not that it won't grow, it certainly will, but it was much better for me to move into the deep waters of Whatnot with my personality. So, that being said, I'm still doing eBay. eBay is going just fine. I've had good orders. The more I list, the more I sell. It's that simple. Sorry, getting a phone call here. Hate to mess this up. Are we still recording? Yes, we are, thankfully. I don't even know if this video will get out. I've had a lot of trouble with my phone with storage. I've erased a bunch of stuff, added, more storage and all that. But, technological stuff that the Rad Picker isn't great at. So I have tried to work it out. So hopefully this video gets out there. On Whatnot, I am selling, I did books. I picked up some at a yard sale, 127 autographed novels, fiction and nonfiction, autobiographies and things like that. So all of them, 127 of them were autographed by the author. So I did a live sale, had some sales on that, but also I'm going to list some of these. So pretty good buy. I don't know how timely it was. I could have waited a little bit, but I bought them and I have them, so I'm going to move them. The other thing was I've done one or two clothing shows. I'm going to try to do one today. Today is Sunday. I have a lot of shipping left to do. I thought I was caught up, but I did some shows this weekend. So it continues, books, clothes, and all that. Did a classic Rad show last night. And when I say classic, what I mean is I will run just random stuff. Knives, comic books, Pokemon cards, baseball cards, graded, ungraded, clothing, jackets, whatever. Just shoes, pottery, whatever it is. I'll just run it. And I enjoy those shows because it cuts through the mundane. The one thing I will notice on Whatnot, I get a lot of requests. Like I ran some records last night just to throw in a few, and then I got a lot of requests for, do you have this? Do you have that? And I'm like, well, no, not really. And I don't mind the questions. There's nothing wrong with that. But I do notice people like the niche down, or they seem to like the niche down. Like if you're running t-shirts and they're single stitch, they may ask you, are you running band shirts? Do you have this band? So you just have to deal with that. The good thing is there's so many more people, it's not even funny. So the opportunity is so far beyond what you get on the other platform. And I wish everyone on that other platform good luck. Like I said, I have dealt with some stuff, but I am so over it and so happy to I'm in the right state of mind. I'm in the right place, the right time. I am a little disappointed. I'm probably not going to do any reseller events. I was really excited, but it's all good. I don't have any real issues, but there's just, you got to get in where you fit in. And I've noticed, like I've said this before, that there's some pettiness. There seems to be, I don't know if it's just, I hate to say jealousy, because that sounds very pretentious, very narcissistic to think like someone's jealous of you or whatever, but it really is true. Like, people they'll say the right things, but they don't really want you to grow if you're getting more attention or whatever. Or maybe I'm just unlikable. But there's some people that I don't like being set up. So I said I'm past that, so I don't even know I'm starting to dive right back in there. It's just for me to say, I'm just going to stay away from things that would be drama, whether it's me or somebody else. Because I can't pretend. I don't do the whole smile to your face. Now, I can be pleasant to somebody I don't necessarily agree with and all that, but I don't like to be around somebody who's kind of done something to you purposefully and they feel some sort of way, and then me pretend like, oh, that's fine. So I'm just going to avoid it. That's the best thing for me. That way I don't disrupt anybody else's good time, because I have the tendency to, it builds up, and if I'm not mature enough in that time period, then I'll snap on somebody. And I don't mean physically, but I'll just tell them what I think, and then it's just not the place or the time. So I'm just going to avoid it. And I hate it because I was excited and stuff, but hey, it is what it is. I'm just not going to pretend. Like I've said before, there's been people people got to pick sides, and it's just bizarre. I don't even, to bore you people that don't understand what I'm saying, I'm just trying to explain myself, because people will talk, why was it roses? Is Rad mad? I'm not mad at anybody. I honestly am trying to care less, or couldn't care less. I really just want to sell, have a good time. My friends are my friends. I treat you with the same energy you treat me. And I'm just trying to take the higher path and do what I'm doing. And I don't need to be involved in little groups. Or the main thing that bothered me more than anything is two separate people from two different groups mentioned they didn't want me to lose money or hurt my business. And that to me is, I'll just quite honest with you, I'll be quite honest with you, is laughable. You cannot, nobody can stop me except God and myself. That's it. Now, I'm not saying I couldn't have ups and downs, but it's a little pretentious to think that we have control over somebody else. Now, if you try to hurt my business, people can do that, but I don't care. They've already done that. There's people that have literally, little old me went out to other people and to try to literally stop me or hurt me, or it's all good. I forgive you. Like I said, I'm past that, but I'm explaining what's going on. And then this is it. It's all good. So that's the case. That's where I'm at with reselling. I'm having the time of my life. I've got a great family. Business is going good. Like I said, I don't care if people like it or not. This is a God thing. What I'm called to do. If he changes, or if I change my mind tomorrow, maybe that's the case. But no one's going to be able to stop what I'm trying to do unless God himself tells me otherwise. So that being said, it's all positive. It's all good things. It's all, my reason for being here is to help people and hopefully be a light, maybe make you laugh. Hopefully you enjoy the videos, and if you do, please like, share, subscribe. And if you don't, that's okay too. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. This life is short. As we've seen, some of these celebrities have passed on. Rip Hulk Hogan, rip Ozzy. I hope you got your life right before you went into eternity and separated soul from flesh. I really, truly do. And then Theo, who doesn't like the Cosby Show? I wish that for all three of them. I'm positive Hulk Hogan was in the right place. So I hope the others are too. And I hope that for you as well. That is why I'm here. No matter what, no matter how many times I mess up, how much I get into my own flesh, the bottom line is this. There's a real reason we're here, and it's not our own selves. It's not our egos. It's about helping others. At least that's what I believe. So eBay's going good. As long as I keep listing and I've got good inventory, it seems to be going just fine. As a matter of fact, I would even call it great. Great for me. I'm obviously not the, a conquer the world guy yet, although that's what I'm trying to do with my own world. Be better today than I was yesterday. Forgive others. Be full of peace, love, joy, long-suffering, goodness, kindness, self-control, which I'm not very good at. That's my goal. So, with all the nonsense aside, I ain't mad at anybody. I have no desire to go back and forth on petty stuff, and so that's where I am at. I hope this video can be downloaded and sent out, because this may be my 5th or 6th one, and now I feel like the other ones are irrelevant, even though I probably said the same thing. So make sure if you are a reseller that you stay focused on what you're doing, sourcing. If you get into live selling, it's a good time, but just remember, last night I gave away some things that would go for over $40 for $2. So you got to live with that. What's your cost of goods? I had some pocket knives I had paid $4 or $5 for that went for $2. I just bought these Thursday. Okay, it's part of the show. So I know I'm building a market again, just like I did it on the other platform, except instead of having 20 or 40 people, eventually I'm going to have hundreds and hundreds and hopefully thousands. So that's the goal. That's where I'm going. Having a great time. I'm sitting here staring at the pool. They're all swimming. It's hot. So I'm going to cut this off. I love y'all. I mean it. I am as good as gold. Thank you for following. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everyone with the kind words. I am still ironing out some shipping things that I'm finding some items from the last platform that was a nightmare, but it's almost all taken care of and good. So shipping that stuff out. So again, stay positive, stay picking, stay rad, and enjoy the rest of the summer while it's still here. Love you, mean it.